If your plants were lucky enough to survive the summer without any major damage or issues, you still need to do a little bit of pruning. Take this tree here, for example. For one thing, this limb is dangerously too low for anybody who's walking around underneath the tree. So the whole limb's going to have to come off. But I want to point out to you some good and bad pruning practices. Somebody has been pruning this. They left this big knob on. It keeps growing. It's still coming out. And this tree will never be able to heal around this. Somebody did a cut right under here a while ago, and as you can see, the tree is starting to heal around that cut because they cut it close enough to the limb. So that's what you have to be careful of when you're doing your pruning. Okay, to properly cut this branch, it actually takes 3 cuts. The first thing I need to do is an undercut. Now, why do I need to do that? Because this is a pretty heavy limb. And what it'll do as it's coming down is it'll rip a significant amount of bark off of this tree. But I can't do the cut as close to the main branch as I'd like to because it's at too much of an angle right now. So what we'll do is we will cut this, and then we'll come back and go ahead and clean that cut up after we've got this limb cut off. Timber. There it is, and see how I got a nice clean cut right there. Let me show you some of these other branches. You see this here? Now this is a branch that's actually lower than the ones above it. That's a good general rule of thumb to cut any branch that is smaller than the branches that are above it. And this one, again, this is kind of tiny. I probably don't need to do an undercut because I can hold on to this guy pretty good. Nice, tight cut close to the trunk, and that tree will be able to heal around that cut. Now some of these other smaller limbs, we basically want to cut those right off because we really want to open up the branching structure for this tree pretty much all the way through. Lets the air flow through here better so that those strong summer windstorms won't catch this tree like a kite and literally break off giant limbs. Well, we hope you enjoyed our fall planting show. As we showed you, a few easy maintenance steps now will keep your yard flourishing through the cold winter months to come. Remember to get out there and get your soil ready. Plant your annuals for fall color and start overseeding now for a green lawn all winter long. Each week on Step Outside, we show you some of the endless possibilities that await you just beyond your door. So come on, step outside and enjoy the view. I'm Pete Curé. See you next time. Tune in next time when Step Outside goes green. We'll take a look at how ASU turned their campus into an edible landscape. Plus, we take a field trip to Agritopia. See you next time on Step Outside.